misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Please, Will Smith the shit out of the like button. Share this video wherever you can to fight the YouTube algorithm and censorship. I just got it. I had to jump in here and do this video. I know it's a little bit late for this subject, considering how fast it was moving, but I gotta speak on it. This whole Jim Jones and Nas situation is the funniest. It is so dumb. For those who don't know, this situation started from a kid. I think he shared a opinion on was it IG, on someone's page, and he was basically saying that, I'm more influenced by Jim Jones, or Jim Jones is more influential to me as far as style, XYZ, and I believe the young brother was probably like in his 20s or something. So I can't really blame him too much for having that opinion. And again, this is all opinion, so I'm not really mad at that. And it kind of spiraled out. Jim Jones found himself on Joe and Jada, which is Fat Joe and Jada Kiss's podcast, and he started saying, I'm better than Nas. I'm paraphrasing, stuff like this. And look, let me say this. As an MC, you should be confident in your abilities. And, so I don't really have a problem with that. As far as, listen, I think I'm dope. I think I'm the best out. Every MC does this. It got to the point where this dude started talking reckless, talking about, check the stats. I'm more relevant than Nas and this and that. Then he started going on a podcast circuit, going on repeating the same shit. People were kind of like doubting him, like Shannon Sharp kind of was pushing back on him. And let me be honest, I honestly believe that I would say maybe 75% of this is like a gigantic troll. Let me just put that out there. However, he's saying certain statements that just don't even make sense within the realm of hip hop. Like, check the stats. No, Nas's stats are way higher than Jim Jones. They're not even in the same universe. I never thought I would even be putting them in the same sentence. Jim Jones, he's evolved for me a little bit as a rapper or MC or whatever, because in the beginning I wasn't really too crazy about him. But I will admit, him linking up with not the track masters, the heat makers, I like a lot of the stuff that I'm hearing, and of course some of the Diplomat stuff and all that shit. But even with that said, there's no way this dude is, well, let me get to the latest thing. He was talking about he would wrap circles around Nas. This is the most relevant that Nas has been, and this and that. And it's like, dude, like, it's just too funny. It's fucking comical. The reason I say this is a troll is because it's getting people to go back and look at Jim Jones' older work. So from that standpoint, I kind of get it. But, the whole troll game, to me, the only person who could get away with it clean is probably 50 Cent. Shout out to 50 Cent. I mean, he's mastered that shit. Other people, when they try to do it, it doesn't really come off right. And it kind of reeks of desperation to me. And Jim Jones should just keep making music with the heat makers and this and that, and just make dope music. That's it, because to be honest, he peaked with We Fly High, and a lot of y'all know that song. It's a New York anthem. I can't take nothing away from that. But again, if you want to talk New York anthems, you have Hate Me Now by Nas and and Diddy. I'm laughing because of the whole Diddy situation, but you know what I'm saying. That's still a banger. You put that on in the club, it's getting shut down. It is what it is, and yeah, it's just retarded to me that this dude is still going on about this, talking about I rap circles around. No, dude, like someone even said, yo, the whole song New York State of Mind will shit on anything that Jim Jones puts out, and I agree with that. And listen, again, some people may have the opinion that to them Jim Jones is better than Nas, and I get that, but I'm talking about in the general hip hop world. No. I can't let that pass. So another thing I want to address real quick is my man Doggy Diamonds. He has a great YouTube channel. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds. But he brought up, I guess he was trying to call out people on being hypocrites because RZA was on Drink Champs and he was asked by Nori or DJ FN, I forget who, but he was asked, who do you like better? Who would you rank higher, GZA or Nas? And listen, RZA has to say GZA. He has to. That's his brother in arms. He came up with him. They made money together. They changed the game together. He has to say GZA, no matter how you spin it. You know what I mean? It would look awkward for him to say, well, Nas. You know what I mean? Even though they boys and all that stuff, RZA knows what it is. You know what I mean? He has to say GZA. So Doggy Diamonds had made a post, again I'm paraphrasing, basically saying that niggas weren't mad with the whole GZA and Nas conversation, but y'all mad about Jim Jones. Well, yeah, the difference is that people are more comfortable with the comparison of GZA and Nas because they're both, I guess you would say, from the same cloth. They both, as far as their lyrical abilities, styles, their similarities as far as I don't want to say as flow because they both flow differently, but you get what I'm saying. Jim Jones wasn't even same eras as well too. Jim Jones wasn't even around then. Jim Jones came out way later, so yeah, it's totally different. People are less comfortable putting Jim Jones in the same caliber as a Nas. That's just what it is. So yeah, I just think the whole thing's fucking funny. What do y'all think? I honestly believe that this is a troll for the most part. What do y'all think? Yeah, that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Also, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.